look at that movie the same no more.
1.5.
Nah, bro. Oh, y'all boys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right, welcome back to After 29 Podcast. Today we're just going to be chopping it up, hitting on like some hot topics, things that's going on. I'm Clayton Foster, Big Shoulder Brother in the building.
Mozzie Boone, happy to be here.
It's your boy Malcolm Davis, man of steel.
All right, let's go in prayer, guys.
Father God, thank you for allowing us to see another wonderful day. We truly repent for all of our sins, but we just thank you, Father God, for allowing us to come together and enjoy this moment being as brothers and whatnot. Allow us to be able to spread the good news around and just give you praise, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen. Hey, man, proud of you, man. You been doing good lately, man.
Yeah, we haven't messed up, man, you know?
All right, let's get into it, man. I know one thing that you kind of want to talk about, Mazio, was Jelani Day.
Yeah. With everything that's been going on with that, I know it's on the news, but it hasn't really been getting like that much of a buzz because the whole Brian Laundrie like thing. And I mean, and not saying that that's not important, that it is, but just saying that you don't really see that on air as much as that, but just hearing about
tell the people what's going on for the people who don't know.
Oh yeah, true that. So anyway, he was I think 25 years old, and getting his master's and whatnot. A very smart kid, on top of his class, and I think he was trying to become a doctor or something like that. I might have that wrong, but anyway, he was missing for 2 weeks, and they eventually found his body in was it a creek or something like that? Yeah,
I think it was a creek.
Yeah, they found his body in the creek. He was naked, and they said that so I think the family, it almost took about a month before they could see like the body or whatever. But when they actually did the autopsy or whatever, they said that his eyeballs were gone. Most of his like internal organs was missing as well. So I guess they were trying to play it as it was suicide, but like of course that doesn't sound right at all. But it's just sad to see a black man that's not doing anything wrong to get brutally. I'm gonna say he was killed. And on top of that, I also hearing I think he was in a Sundown Town. Yeah, mm-hmm. So that could have been another factor. So.
Yeah, and the thing is, his clothes was found like was it 20 miles away from where they found his body at? I mean, you don't commit suicide butt naked. I never heard somebody commit suicide butt naked and leave their clothes 20 miles to go where they were going.
Right.
How you commit suicide? Your clothes are gone 20 miles.
20 miles, yeah.
And another thing, I think they said his jaw was like kind of sawed, right? Yeah, it was kind of like sawed off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure, but a doctor did say that his organs, if you leave your organs in water for a long period of time, they start to liquefy. So I think that's where his organs start to liquefy. So I don't think his organs was gone, but I definitely think he got killed. It was definitely some foul play, and the police department isn't trying to investigate it. Right. So the police department was the one that was trying to call it a suicide. So they didn't want to give enough resources to confirm that it's a murder.
Right. But then it took her to, get mad and pretty much just put people on blast for things to start like kicking into gear. But then and she said that she feels for the Petito family or whatnot, and she said that she knows how they feel or whatever, but she said that just the treatment that they received was not the treatment that she received. Yeah. She had to go above and beyond before something would take place for them to investigate what happened to her son. But then for the Petito family, they already had FBI on the scene, and they were looking for Brian Laundrie throughout the.
We got Dog the Bounty Hunter out there.
Yeah. I forgot about that. So yeah, I mean,
and it was national news.
Yeah,
this stuff wasn't getting any of the national news.
Right, and the thing is, that his Jelani Day talked to his mom every single day or whatnot. That was one thing, and I think the police asked her, did she talk to him on? I think it was on a Monday, August 25th, I believe. And she said yeah, but I guess when later on she thought about it, she was like, no, I didn't talk to him that day. But anyway, the cop tried to say, oh well, you know how it is. He might probably be messing around with the female or something like that. So he was trying to brush it off like it was, he'll come back around or whatever. But I feel like if you're gonna for cops anyway, and I'm not speaking on all cops, but like if you're gonna go to scenes for something like that, you should treat both parties the same, no matter what color or race they are or whatnot. So I mean, you know, a black mother that is missing a kid, or parents that are missing a kid, should be treated the same as white parents that are missing their kids or whatnot. So,
but they treat us differently.
Oh yeah,
I
what's
mean,
that?
we all know that police officers treat us differently, and it shows.
Right.
Where was the Petito family? Like, what city was that?
So that's why I was confused, because I think they found her body in
Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Like, where's her family like at?
New York, I believe.
Yeah,
her
that's
family,
right.
but his family is in Florida.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I was just asking because I was like wondering, like, is that partially a product of, you know, Jelani Day being in a small town too, with less resources versus New York?
Yeah.
But I don't know what part of New York, you know.
Right. So.
But she was found in Wyoming.
Yeah.
They made it. They made sure they found her
Right.
in Wyoming. They didn't find. I mean, the difference is she was a white woman and he was a black man.
Right.
That's the difference.
But yeah, I mean, I definitely there's no way he could have committed suicide. Like we all said, I mean, it just doesn't make sense at all. Like, you're gonna put your wallet in another on one location, your keys or whatever. It's on. I think I can't remember if they found the keys with the vehicle or whatever. But it's like his belongings were in two separate spots. You're gonna get naked. You're gonna saw your jaw almost off or whatever, and then put yourself in the body of water to drown. And like her and Jelani's Day mom said that, you know, he was a swimmer, he was athletic and everything like that. So I mean, it just doesn't make sense. So
I don't think we'll ever find out what really happened.
No, not if they don't investigate it.
right. So
That's the problem. They don't investigate black crimes.
and then the cell phones nowhere to be found. So yeah, it's sad.
So hopefully they'll investigate it, man. Get the Justice Department out there or something,
Yeah.
man. Hopefully they'll investigate it so we can see what's going on.
Right.
He didn't kill himself. He had too much going on in his life to kill himself.
Right.
And it doesn't sound like a suicide to me.
Yeah, and he said he talked to his mom all the time. So, like, I would imagine if there were, like, signs of depression or something, his mom would know something. Like,
Yeah, because I mean, like they say, a mother knows. So I mean, yeah, I'm quite sure she would have definitely picked up on something like that.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
But, you know, that's sad. Let's move on to something a little bit lighter, man. Like, who y'all think gonna win that Super Bowl this year?
I think Tampa Bay might get it again, even though the Arizona Cardinals do look good, man. It's what you do in the playoff, man. And Tom Brady seemed like he the playoff king, man. Right. As long as you get to the dance, it don't matter how you get to the dance. It's what you do in the dance. And Tom Brady got 7 Super Bowls, man. So I'm not gonna vote against him, even though the Arizona Cardinals, Clayton probably say the Arizona Cardinals, but I think Tampa Bay is still the champions, man. And I think they'll probably get back to one.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Tampa Bay made a run. I like the Cardinals. Like, even from like beginning of the season, I was like, you know, they looking good, but it's a long season. You gotta maintain that.
Right.
That same energy. So,
and they look good.
Yeah,
they look like the best team in the NFL right now.
But you know how it always is. Like when the Patriots went on that run, they was like undefeated forever. Then they got beat by the Dolphins. So like I think somebody we're not expecting is gonna take Arizona out and give them that first loss. If they go into the Super Bowl, I don't know. Maybe if their defense can keep playing like that, you know, your boy J.J. Watt out there, they got the potential to.
Chandler Jones out there.
Yeah. So they got some nasty pieces on there, but can they do it? I don't know.
They're gonna be another Peyton Manning and Indianapolis Colts, man. Win all the games and can't get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, you know, my team's the Panthers, and I would say, yeah, man, you know, the Panthers, but they're not going to do it.
They going to the Super Bowl. They're going to be in Super at home, watching the Super Bowl in February.
Not with Sam Darnold.
I mean, I think he's a good quarterback. I mean, not the best, but, you know, I think
a good quarterback don't get you to the Super Bowl.
I mean, true that. I'm going to have to say Tom Brady.
Well, we forgot about the Ravens. They had a trash quarterback, and they've been to the Super Bowl because of their defense.
Yeah. And Tampa Bay, too.
Yeah.
When they had Trent Dilfer.
Yeah. But I'll probably have to go with...
But the Panthers' defense ain't like that. Not like the Ravens defense that year.
No, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Bucks. I mean, Tom Brady is a master at his craft. I mean, I've always been. I've never been a Tom Brady fan, but I've been amazed about what he does, and especially the Super Bowl when they were playing the Falcons and how they were getting their tails whooped or whatnot, and he miraculously made a comeback or whatnot. I mean,
they played 48 minutes, man.
So if y'all both saying the Bucks, who coming out of the AFC then?
That's a tough one, man. I don't know, man. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens look good, man.
Yeah,
I like Lamar Jackson, man. I think Lamar don't get enough credit for being one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but
I think the problem is like when he struggled, like he have like tough games, they just like say he the worst, but like then he come back and do something crazy, then they all on his nut. It's like, oh yo, he the best ever.
He had one bad game this year.
Yeah, and then like,
but he put that thing on Kansas City.
Oh
yeah, he did.
Like I think that's the thing. People flip flop on him too much.
But if you look at his numbers though, man, from the last couple of years, man, MVP numbers every year.
Yeah.
But we all know who's gonna be the MVP this year.
Who?
Derrick Henry. All day.
Man, you know that's gonna get to a quarterback, but
I thought you were about to say Jameis Winston. I was like, man,
oh yeah, man, he eating all them W's.
Jameis playing better though, man.
I think the Bengals, man.
The Bengals?
Yeah.
Boy.
No, no.
Yeah, I think so, man. Watch.
The Bengals?
The Bengals.
Hey, I can. They playing decent. I don't know if they gonna make a big run though.
They ain't gonna get out the first round of the playoffs, bro.
I think they will, man.
The Bengals.
Yeah.
The Bengals. Y'all heard it first on Alec 29 podcast. Even though it might not be a good take, Mazio called it.
Hey, I see why you say you like your boy now.
Who?
What's the dude that used to be with Stephen A?
Oh, you talking about
Max Kellerman. I see why you say you like him now. You talking
Kellerman.
just like Max Kellerman, bro.
Nah. But no, I mean they have a good team. I mean they're not the best, but I think
not the best. Don't go to the Super Bowl.
Hey man,
you be the best to go to the Super Bowl.
Hey, but
unless you the Giants with Eli.
But when playoff time comes, I mean it brings a different personality out. When
yeah, but that quarterback only been in the league 2 years?
Cincinnati, bro.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if they gonna go against that Ravens defense.
You can put Cincinnati before you say I keep saying Oakland, Las Vegas Raiders.
Man,
they might not even make the playoffs. The way they been looking lately.
Hey, they brought it back, man. They got that win. They got that dub.
John Gruden and his emails.
Yeah, when he left, they won. That's the only because they came out beasting, man. Because Derek Carr was like number one in passing at first, and then I guess the email thing came out. They lost 2 games back to back because all the controversy. But
did y'all see what your boy said about him? Keyshawn Johnson said about John Gruden.
Nah.
Man, y'all should watch it, man. He said he never liked John Gruden.
Oh. Nah, man, John Gruden, man. You see what he said about your boy? Say he had them tires like Michelin tires. The lips look like Michelin tires.
I always thought he was an overrated quarterback, man. I mean, coach. He won the Super Bowl with Tony Dungy's players.
Yeah.
But that's all he had ever done. And then the Raiders give him a 10-year contract for what?
I mean, they say he like an offensive play genius, man.
It don't look like it to me. Especially not in the last couple of weeks he coached. They was awful.
Man, of course, when he know he about to have to resign, quotes.
Yeah.
He probably won't focus on like getting that dub.
Oh yeah, here's a question for y'all.
But the biggest problem is that a coach like him that only won 1 Super Bowl with Tony Dungy players out of the league forever and gets a coaching job. But black men don't get coaching jobs. And that's the biggest issue I have
valid point.
with this.
So where do you think Cam's going to go?
I mean, I thought
I
thought the Texans should have picked him up. But, I mean, I guess they just...
Because aren't the Seahawks looking
at Washington need him as well.
I don't think he's never going to go to the Seahawks with Russ still there.
Yeah, well, the Seahawks need somebody because Geno Smith ain't going to win no games. Yeah, they at least need Cam to bridge until he comes back.
I don't think they'll do it, man.
Yeah,
I think Texans should have done it, man. Like, Cam Newton is better than anybody they got on that team right now. What's his dude name? Davis Mills?
Mm-hmm.
Awful. That dude is garbage.
Yeah, I thought the Washington team was going. That sounds weird calling them that, but yeah, I thought the Washington team.
I think I like it, man. Washington football team, man. I like that name, man.
But I don't know. I know it's probably some teams is like offering him that he probably don't want to go to. Like I'm pretty sure the Jets probably tried to get him. I'm pretty sure. Who else need a quarterback?
Well, it's gonna be some quarterbacks that get hurt, so I think he will play
Jags.
sometime this year.
The Jags got your boy. What's your boy name? The quarterback for the Jags. Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence, yeah, they ain't gonna sign.
No, they ain't gonna sign Cam. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Texans is the only logical one that I can think of right off the bat. I can't think of.
The vaccine got Cam, man. If Cam was vaccinated, he probably would have been with the New England Patriots.
Right.
He said he got it now.
And the New England Patriots probably would be like 4-2 right now instead of 2-4.
I could see him going back to the Panthers.
I was actually thinking about that too. I think that'd be a perfect fit for him to come back. So
I don't think they'll do it though.
Nah,
I don't even know. I wonder if he will even want to play back in Carolina.
I wouldn't.
I don't know because different coach and all that. So
See how they did Steve Smith? He didn't want to come back. And he
Yeah,
balled out for the
was
Ravens
messed up,
for a
man.
couple years.
I think the perfect place for him if the Falcons didn't have Matt Ryan, when Matt Ryan got hurt, I think he'll play in Atlanta because he got that cigar lounge in Atlanta
that's right,
and all
that's
that stuff.
Ain't he from Atlanta?
Yeah. So I think that would be a good place for him. I wonder how long how much more he gonna play.
Yeah, how old is he anyway? How long? He been in the league for
Like
quite
40.
a bit. Yeah.
He's like pushing 40.
I don't know how old Matt Ryan is.
Have him go to the Saints, take Jameis Winston's spot.
Come on, Jameis out there. He eating W's, man.
Whatever, man. I don't see how we act like
Why
that.
you hating on it? He won last week, didn't he?
Yeah, they won last week.
Barely.
Come on, man.
Matt Ryan only 36, man.
Oh, so he could play a few more years. Well, everybody ain't Tom Brady.
But
though.
he done declined a lot.
Yeah.
I think I could play better quarterback than him.
Well,
Y'all know who the only undefeated quarterback is
oh, here we
on
go.
the planet?
Who?
Me.
Don't ask.
Me, baby. 1-0. Never lost a game at quarterback.
One game, man.
It don't matter. I'm still undefeated, baby.
Why you gonna ask? Why you
Man,
say
I didn't
who?
know. I thought you was going to say somebody
Name one other quarterback that's undefeated for their career.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't no. It's
I can't
just
think of
me.
anybody.
Undefeated quarterback for his career, baby.
Next. What about your boy Alec Baldwin, man?
I don't understand the story at all, man.
So,
like,
did he fire the gun twice?
So-
Because when you read it, it didn't sound like. I don't know.
go ahead and read it, man.
I think I exited off my screen. I don't think I got it up there. Though. Hold on. Dang, I still got it up there. It ain't funny.
It's funny, man.
What was that junk at?
I just don't understand how this happened after the Brandon Lee incident.
Yeah.
I just don't get it, man. And who would bring live rounds to a movie set?
And then
Like, why even buy live rounds?
I think if Alec Baldwin gets manslaughter or something, they got to charge the armorer dude that's on the set that handles the guns.
And I guess the reason why I question if he was going to get charged is because who he fired at. I mean, it wasn't like his own cast member or whatnot.
Yeah.
It was was it the
That means he was just playing with the gun.
Yeah, it was a cinematographer and the director.
Yeah, and I don't understand that. So unless he was like playing around with the gun, saying like, "Yo, pow,
he
pow.
had to be because like if you shooting a scene, you would think if you accidentally shot somebody, it would be like the actor on the other side.
Maybe he was pissed off at the director, man.
So you say he did it on purpose?
Nah.
Yeah, maybe.
Why would you be pissed off at the camera woman?
That collateral damage.
He shot her first.
He must not be a good shot.
So, but the thing, it don't make
He
sense.
probably paid the armory guy to put the live rounds in there so he could shoot the director.
So what he do? Test it out on the camera woman first?
He just a bad shot.
What you mean?
It's just a bad shot.
So you say he missed the director?
Collateral damage, man.
Yo, this man.
I mean,
that's my theory, man. It might be a conspiracy theory, but I just don't understand how live rounds made it to the set unless somebody put live rounds in the gun for a reason.
So
that's why I'm thinking.
I'm wondering if he was set up. Like, I mean, maybe
How you set up? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
The thing is, why is he even shooting a gun at the director and the camera lady?
because like they
why?
back here and then they all up here. So I don't know. I
Well,
think
we don't know that.
okay, true that. I mean, maybe he was playing around thinking that
But it said it was at close range though.
So she was right up.
Yeah,
At close range.
Yeah.
That don't mean like he just shooting a scene.
That's right. I forgot about that.
That means it was at close range.
It still don't make sense what it says though. Baldwin fired the prop gun, hitting Hutchinson at close range, and then Souza with the blast.
What is this CNN?
No, this is something called the Deadline. I don't know.
Man, I don't. Yo, I mean, it's sad that the lady had to lose.
So going back to my theory, if you shooting somebody at close range with a prop gun that doesn't supposed to have live rounds in it,
it was a revolver.
And it was a revolver, and you shot twice, possibly.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Yeah, like
if she close range, you're not gonna hit nobody else.
No.
So you shot her. Did
so
you
getting back to my theory, he was trying to shoot the director.
Okay, don't say point blank. It just say close range. So is that 5 feet or what?
It got to be less than 10 feet. That's considered close range.
So your theory is he was trying to shoot the director, but he shot the camera later, then shot
the director,
and then shot the director.
So, man, I don't know, man.
That's my theory, man. Like the first part is how did the live rounds get on set? Somebody had to bring them.
But yeah, but you know the armorer and like the assistant director are the ones that's supposed to handle that stuff.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, the armorer is supposed to handle it, check it, and everything. But the live rounds got to get there somehow.
I might have to agree with Malcolm. He might have a point. No, and hear me out because
hear me
the
live rounds got to get there somehow,
Clay.
Don't go down this path, man.
No, hold on. Hear me out. If it was one round, like one live round in the gun, I could understand. But it had to been multiple times. I mean,
because he shot twice.
Yeah. So
you don't make them many more mistakes.
Yeah, there's no way you put. Come on, man.
So y'all said all the rounds. It was a revolver, so it got at least 6 bullets.
How many blanks you got to shoot up in the girl before she get pregnant?
What? I don't even know how that's relevant.
It only takes one. So why did he have to shoot the gun twice to realize that it was live rounds?
Maybe it was like, okay, I got you. So the movie is set in like 1880s or 1800s or whatever.
Yeah.
So he got a revolver. So maybe he was like bow bow, trying to show like off his little fast gunslinging skills.
But revolvers don't shoot that fast, man.
I mean, maybe he pulled the hammer back quick.
But okay.
I seen revolvers shoot that fast. He like pulled that hammer back.
Not faster than what is it called? A striker fire pipistol? No way revolvers shoot faster than them.
You know, it's like an old western. They be like, bah, bah.
So after he shot it, okay.
He didn't like he didn't have time to react before he shot that second round.
No
so
way.
he was just like, bow bow.
No.
And he hit both of them, and then he was like, oh snap, they got hit for real.
Nah. So hold up. When he shot her, was it like head? I mean, like no, it was.
I don't
close
know
range.
where he shot
it just says close range.
So my thing is, if you're
yeah.
looking in their direction, you shoot, and you see somebody.
You missing what I'm saying though? Like you
There's
got
no
the
way.
revolver.
Because if you see somebody you shot somebody, you see
but
blood.
if he shoot it that fast, he gonna have to. He got really quick aim.
Man, how? Man, no.
Shoot two people.
No,
that
he been
man.
practicing.
Man, he don't hit no. Was it Dead Eye and Red Dead Redemption? This ain't Red Dead Redemption, man.
Y'all don't believe Clayton.
Listen, man,
Nah, man, he don't hit no Dead Eye.
Nobody believes
and you
that.
know how like it's an old western movie, and you know how back in the day when they drawing like
yeah, but
that's what he did.
But they used cap guns back then.
Exactly.
He used a cap gun too. He capped them.
Yeah, he capped her. All right, she ain't living.
I will tell you, man. Like
I don't know.
it's gonna come out in the next couple weeks. Somebody was trying to kill somebody.
I
Just like the whole Brandon Lee thing, man.
Yeah, I don't think
So
it was
somebody meant to kill him.
Yeah, now actually thinking about it and listening to everything, I don't think it was an accident. I don't think it was an accident.
I don't think it was that.
Because if it was one round in that prop gun, I could understand. Okay, man, bam! Oh, I shot somebody, but nah, it was more than one round. You shot the cinematographer and then you shot the director. So,
hey man, we don't know like if it was in quick succession or what.
Did he get arrested?
I ain't seen nothing about him again.
I think they're still investigating like was it qualified to be a prop gun and all that stuff.
If he was just randomly shooting at people, then I think that should be some sort of manslaughter charge.
And then also, we don't know if he was playing around saying like, "Look, I got a gun," and doing
mishandling it. I mean, obviously,
and because the dudes did say that they were looking into seeing if he was mishandling the gun as well.
That sounds logical because if you're shooting a scene, but you shoot a director and a camera person, you obviously
not playing around.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I would think, I would assume
That's what they want us to say, that he was playing around, aiming his gun at.
But still, you killed somebody, you took a life. So, hey, I mean, you should get charged for that.
Well, he rich and
got
he
too
white.
much money.
Yeah, he rich and he white, so he probably won't get charged for it.
Right. But I don't understand what you talking about doing that quick draw.
Come on, man.
That don't make sense.
You know, it's old Western, man. He was just practicing.
But you got to aim to hit two people.
Right.
Hey, man,
maybe you do that too that fast, man. That both of the bullets can go into the same person.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe he
explain that.
Maybe he been like doing some of those shooting tournaments when they be shooting that fast.
Nah,
okay.
Nah. Maybe he's like
Nah. But yeah, like I said again, it's sad that the lady had to lose her life for something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, something
is
that could
the director? Is he?
I think he was just injured. I don't think
just injured.
Yeah.
But I mean, something that could have easily been prevented. And I mean, like Malcolm said, I don't understand how. I mean, you have a gun or a prop or whatever you want to call it on a set. I mean, it should be definitely checked thoroughly. I mean,
well, that's what the armory guy is there for. I just don't understand how live rounds made it to the set.
Hey man, when I become
who bought the live rounds?
When I become an actor, I ain't doing no movies with no guns. Man. But yeah, speaking of acting, what y'all think about that Uncharted movie? Did you watch it yet, Malcolm? Watch the trailer yet?
I didn't watch the trailer yet, man. But I did. I hope it's good because the Uncharted games are great, man.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't finish the last one that I got distracted.
I'm already calling it. It's gonna be trash.
Man, you don't be saying that, man. You never give stuff a chance.
I'm mad because Uncharted is like one of my favorite games of all time, man. And I like Tom Holland. I like him. But he don't look like Drake, man. The dude like 5'1".
I mean, who knows? Maybe like you said earlier, it might be like the earlier Drake, and then next thing they had, I mean, the real.
But even if it was the earlier Drake, even when he was like in his 20s, he still ain't gonna be 5'1". Drake on the game, he looked like he at least 6'2".
Yeah,
at least.
True.
And then they got your boy Mark Wahlberg playing Sully. He not even old, so like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean honestly, before they even said Tom Holland, I automatically pictured it was gonna be Mark Wahlberg. And I didn't know who would be Sully, but I thought he would make the perfect Drake. And then when you mentioned, I keep forgetting the dude's name from Spider-Man. That was
the dude that played J. Jonah. I don't know his real name.
Yeah, but I mean, I think he make a perfect Sully. So, but I mean, I'm a huge fan. I mean, Uncharted is probably one of my favorite like franchises or whatnot. But I just hope it's a good movie. That's all.
And like I've been knowing it was gonna be Tom Holland. They was talking about it for a long time that he was gonna play Drake. I was like, man, I was just hoping it was gonna fall through and it got canceled.
He probably got the part because of the Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah, you know he
big time.
Yeah, like he athletic and stuff, but like it's Nathan Drake, bro.
Hey man, he got a nice girl though, and he dating Zendaya.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I think he dating Zendaya.
Yeah, so
he still ain't Drake though.
But I mean, then again, he's very acrobatic, and Drake was acrobatic, running off rooftops, jumping into cars, or jets, like blowing up the trains and all that stuff. I mean, yeah,
the movie gonna be trash.
I don't think so, man.
It might be.
Isn't it made by Sony?
It's gonna be trash.
Nah, man, it's gonna be good, man.
You know who else made it? What Sony else made also?
What?
Didn't they make it Fantastic Four?
Nah,
they did.
They did.
Yep, they made it fantastic.
So yeah, the movie gonna be trash. I don't know, man. I mean, the trailer, minus Tom Holland looking out of place, it looked like it could be decent, but man, I don't know, man. I ain't got no high expectations for it.
Hey man, why it should be box office #1 movie for like 3-4 months?
3 minutes.
Nah, not 3 minutes.
You know what I'm excited to see though? I'm excited to see Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yeah, that jump looks so fire.
Oh, when does that come out? Is that this year?
No, it does come out this year, November 17th.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
What's coming out on Christmas?
The new Spider-Man movie that's coming out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and then November 5th, The Eternals is coming out as well. So
I don't know about that one, man.
November 19th is when it come out.
Okay,
man.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
I gotta get it, man. The first 2 movies were classic. That reboot they did with the women was trash.
I actually watched the one with the reboot with the women. I didn't like that.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing.
And the funny thing
they was trying too hard to be funny.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, when y'all told me about the like they were not rebooting it, but they were making part 3 or whatever. I think I checked out the trailer that the next day, and I loved it. So yeah.
And I like Leslie Jones, man. She's hilarious, but the Ghostbusters movie just fun.
Yeah. I just thought they was trying too hard to be funny, man.
Right.
But I got high expectations for this one though, because it looks great.
Yeah, it does look good. It look way better than Uncharted.
Yep.
Man, come on, man. Nah, I can't. Nah. But what about the Eternals? Y'all excited for that?
Nah.
What, man? What are you excited for, man?
Hey, man, I'm realistic, man. I be trying to tell you, but you don't be listening to me.
Man,
Just like with games. Just like King of Fighters is going to be trash.
that ain't gonna be trash, man. That's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's going to be worse than trash. Wait, which is worse, trash or garbage?
Garbage, because it got that smell on it.
Oh,
Man.
yeah. That game like it stank, boy.
Whatever, man. Hey, Uncharted gonna be better than Batman. I'm not like
Nah.
That Batman trailer looked good though.
Did you
man.
watch the
I
trailer?
like
Did you
it,
see
man.
I saw the
Did
trailer.
you see him ramming the Batmobile into that
the
car?
only cool thing was the Batmobile jumping through the fire and hitting the car or whatever. Everything else about it,
John look fire, man.
I mean, okay, I'm excited about my girl being Catwoman, yes.
Yo,
but-
when I first heard your boy was playing Batman, I said, this movie going to be trash. But then I saw that trailer, like, no, when Uncharted was coming out, I said, it's going to be trash. Then I saw the trailer, I said, it's going to be trash. But when Batman, I said, it's going to be trash. Then I saw the trailer, I said, oh, it's going to be fire.
Man, he don't sound like the typical Batman with a deep voice or whatnot. And then he played in Twilight, man. Come on now.
Yeah, Twilight was trash, but Batman going to be fire.
Y'all let me know how it is. Matter of fact,
You gonna watch? You sit there and watch Fast and Furious, but you ain't gonna watch Batman?
No, see, I'm gonna put Batman with Fast and Furious.
Heck
movies.
no, bro.
Yeah,
Don't
I'ma
do that, man. Don't do that, bro.
Nah.
You tripping now.
Nah, I'm not tripping.
Man, you need to stop watching Max Kellerman, bro.
Man,
He messing you up, man.
man, nah, man.
You need to chill.
And that's why I haven't seen the new Fast movie yet. That junk trash.
You watched it.
I watched a little bit of it. That junk trash. Ain't no way, man. See, y'all, you gonna get me upset, man. Ain't no way you gonna sit up here and have some random like metal piece hit your car and you gonna fly around a mountain and then land back on the mountain.
Have you tried it?
You rode 500 times and you come out and your t-shirt white and crisp.
It's possible, man. You got to use some Tide Pods.
No, that junk's fake.
Yeah, use Tide Pods.
Then also on top of that, your boy Vin Diesel falls down like 100-foot cliff and big boulders coming down, hit him in the water, and he doesn't get hit not once.
Yeah.
And then he always be saying, "Oh, you know what? You know why you feeling that way? Because we family." Like,
yeah,
I'm
see,
tired
you
of
don't
that.
understand the
No,
power of family.
Yeah,
he got superpowers. You just
No.
don't know it. It's the power of family that recharges his superpowers and keeps his shirt clean.
Like, I tried to listen to what y'all saying. Like, yeah, it's for the action and everything like that. But some of that
It's
action
not
stuff,
supposed to be realistic.
man, it's whack. How you gonna sit up here and be racing a submarine? Matter of fact, you're outbeating a submarine. On top of that, you have
American muscle, man.
4 or 5 cars pulled down an air carrier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got enough horsepower. Think about it. If you got like 4 cars with 1,000+ horsepower, it's possible.
No way. Or what about the scene when they had the cars pulling the volts?
Oh, the vaults.
Yeah, the vaults. Yeah.
The vaults.
I said volts. I'm thinking about the drink.
Oh man.
Yeah, the vaults. Ain't no way.
Impossible, man.
Man, whatever, man.
Because you got the horsepower and then you got the family power mixed in with that.
Batman's gonna suck.
Batman is gonna be fire.
Batman's gonna suck like Fast and Furious. I said it now.
No way. No way
I
it's on
said
the
it.
level.
I
And Fast
said
and Furious don't really suck. I mean, I'm getting tired of them making movies, but it don't suck.
Okay.
It ain't like the old school ones, but it don't suck.
And then they talking about Cardi B might be a main character in the next Fast or something.
Now, that's when I'm gonna start watching it.
Yeah.
That's like Cardi B in Fast and Furious, like Tom Holland playing Nathan Drake.
Man, whatever, man. You a hater.
Oh man.
But yeah, man. So, one thing also y'all want to talk about was your boy Brian Laundrie. You think they really found his body?
I don't think they found his body, man. I mean, they said they confirmed it.
You think their family paid off somebody? Wait, does his family got money?
I'm not sure. I haven't paid. I'm not sure.
I mean,
You said they live in Florida,
Yeah,
right?
looking at their house, I mean, it looks like they might have some.
What part of Florida is it?
I don't know what part of Florida.
But I mean, since they first announced, like, you know,
They found his clothes
right.
and his belongings, and then they found the body.
right.
And so they assumed that the body was his, but I guess they did testing or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it
sounds weird.
Yeah, everything about it sounds weird. And then all of a sudden, the dad is like gun ho hyped up to go find his kid now. I really feel like, you know, maybe once he got in the clear, he somehow contacted his family saying, "Oh, you know, I'm in the clear. Now you can do whatever you need to do." And then that's when he said, "Okay, I'm here. I want to help search for my son or whatnot." And then I think when they said that, when they found the son, like the mom shed like a tear. I'm like, if you found your kid missing or dead, I mean, of course you'd be boohoo crying or whatnot.
Not necessarily, you know.
But they helped them.
Everybody react different.
Yeah,
Where they found his body at?
In I guess in the same area.
In the same area that they were looking for.
The creek or the little
that swamp thing.
The swamp thing, yeah.
Oh.
And they said that the water came down, so people
Carton Reserve in Northport.
Yeah. So people were able to go access that part where it was like flooded or whatnot, and then that's when they found it or found his body.
So
I don't know, man. It sounds fishy, but they said that it was his body.
I'm just waiting for his conspiracy theory.
I just don't think it was his body, man. I think the guy is somewhere on a beach drinking a mojito or somewhere like that, man.
Right. And
I don't think it was his body, man.
And you know the crazy thing is, Malcolm, they said they found his bag and they looked inside and they saw belongings or whatever, like a notebook and whatnot, but they never said anything about her cell phone.
No, they haven't found the cell phone. I don't believe.
So maybe he's still around. I mean, like alive in Cuba somewhere, have a cell phone. I mean, I don't know, or maybe the parents got it. I don't know, but I definitely feel like the parents had something that were definitely involved.
Yeah,
because we know money fixes a lot of things.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So
their parents might have paid somebody off.
Yeah. So I mean, they saying with dental records that they confirmed that it was him, but who knows, man?
Maybe he took all his teeth out and got some false teeth and put it in a corpse.
I mean, look at the movie Life, for example. When Eddie Murphy and Martin got old or whatnot,
Claude and Ray.
Yeah, they I forgot what they did, but they had like some fake bodies or whatever, and they put like something down, or maybe a tooth or something like that, and they thought that they were actually dead, but they weren't. So, I mean, I
don't know, man. Like, I think it's fishy.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird.
I mean,
that they've been looking in the same area for a month or so, and then now they found him in that area with some belongings next to the body or something like that. It just sounds crazy.
And then I mean, and on top of that, before like they actually, I think it was before they even said that Gabby Petito was dead. He came back without her, and then they went to like that little RV place or whatever, and they stayed for a couple of days. And I guess when they came, they said what days he stayed. I think they only stayed for one day, and then I think when they had to travel it was like about an hour distance. And then they came back, but he wasn't there. So
he had a 2-month head start. He could have figured out a lot.
Yeah, so some ain't right. I mean, that whole thing was just weird. So
yeah, I think it was. I don't know. It's just weird.
And I feel like he probably got scared because, you know, if he gets locked, if he was like did it the normal way, got locked up, he knew he would have definitely got messed up in prison because you know they don't play that.
What you mean?
You know, in prison, I think from a lot of people saying like, you know, people that go to prison for, you know, beating on their wife or killing women or different things like that, they get treated.
I know about kids.
Yeah, I know about kids because
they fathers too, but I know about kids.
I ain't never really heard nobody saying they get mistreated because of killing a woman.
Yeah, they don't like that. So
I don't know.
Yeah, I watched some videos on that.
How you stumbled on those videos?
That girl that the one that you remember the chick damn I forgot her name, the Christina whatever, because she went to prison and she was talking about
Christina.
What are you talking about? The white lady you said they look old or something like that on IG. What?
You know, Clayton liked the old white women
nah.
on IG.
Yeah, man, hold on. I got you, bro. I got you. But she was basically talking about like, you know, prison. Because she went to prison and she said the two things that they
She went to a women's prison.
Yeah, but I'm saying she knows, she also...
Just because you went to... Okay, she went to a women's prison. How she know how the guys get down?
Man, I'm quite sure she knows.
How? She ain't go to no men's prison?
She probably has friends in male friends.
Oh, so they're just linking up for the Sunday picnics.
Hey, might have. Might have.
They had a softball tournament with the other prison.
Yeah, right here. That one.
Oh, that old face lady.
Yeah, see? But yeah, I mean, it's just weird, man.
I'm just saying, how's she gonna know about a men's prison though?
she might have friends that male dudes that went to prison. They said that's how they talk about. And you can look up.
But you said she know because she went to prison, but she ain't go to no men's prison.
But I'm saying somebody probably told her about it. Like maybe the things.
But you ain't gotta go to prison for somebody else to tell you about men's prison, especially if you're a woman.
I mean, hey, I don't know. I'm just saying what she said. I'm just.
Man, you gotta stop believing what these women say.
Man, whatever, man. But nah, I mean, all around, I just think the whole thing was fishy from day one. I mean. And then I can't blame the cops when that pulled them over when they saw they were like fighting or bickering or whatever, but they should have done more. I mean, or maybe question them more or whatever. And I mean, they did see scratches on Brian Laundrie or whatever, so maybe they should have just took one of them and kept them overnight or something like that.
But on what grounds?
Yeah.
I don't know.
She either had to press charges or they had to physically see him assault her in order to take him to jail.
Yeah, what could they do?
But then I don't know, man.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but you know that's within hindsight. Like, but if you were an officer and you were in that situation, checking out like what's going on, and she or he don't press charges on the other person, they can't separate. They can't legally do anything. Their hands are tied.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I feel like if you in a relationship or toxic relationship or something like that, you just need to leave that person alone instead of killing somebody. I mean, that's
sometimes it's too late.
Yeah, I mean, true.
Yeah, you get into a relationship and everything goes good, and then it just changes.
It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
It's easy to say when you're on the outside, you know, what you should do, what you could have did, what you would have did in that situation, but it's easier said than done, especially when you're in that situation. You don't know how you're gonna react.
At the end of the day, you need to think about: are you made for prison? You gonna kill somebody? Nah. Hey.
I mean, he didn't think so. He either killed himself or he on a beach somewhere.
Yeah. Obviously, he made a decision. He ain't made for prison. He did well, allegedly.
You don't have any crazy things that you gonna say this time?
No, I don't ever say anything crazy.
You just said Alec Baldwin had the little dang on quick shot. Or
man, you ain't never seen no shooting competitions, man.
Man, that shit ain't whatever.
Watch ESPN. They be showing them on ESPN. You should know y'all watching Max Kellerman and stuff.
Man. Man.
But yeah, Malcolm told me something today. You know, I didn't even know about Ahmaud Arbery.
Oh yeah.
What the people in?
Yeah, man. So they are right now. They're going through a jury selection in the Mike Arbery case, and some juries don't even want to be on the case because they're afraid no matter how they decide guilty or not guilty that their life will be threatened. So they don't want to be on the jury. They don't even want anybody to release their information. So I'm not even sure if these three guys are actually going to get a good trial.
So who they think their lives are going to be threatened by?
I guess the white people. White people, if they get off, I guess black people are going to threaten them. But if they find them guilty, maybe white people would threaten them.
Oh, got what you
so
said.
I don't know. I actually think the county is majority of white. It's a majority white county. So I don't know how they're gonna get a non-biased jury on there, and it sucks because these three men might have a mistrial, and they might walk.
So you're saying crazy. Like if since it's majority a white county, so you're saying that like if they get off, you think it's gonna be like a lot of riots and protests and stuff like that. And then the opposite end of the spectrum, if they get charged.
If they get charged, it'll be the opposite.
Riots on the opposite side.
On the opposite side, yeah. So that's why they don't want their names to be released if they are on the jury. So all it takes is one person to say not guilty to get a mistrial or a hung jury. Yeah. And sad thing is that it might happen in this case, even though they are clearly guilty.
So do you think if it's like a mistrial, you think it'll get as big as George Floyd?
Probably won't get as big as George Floyd, but a mistrial would be very bad, I would say. Or a not guilty verdict would be very bad.
Yeah. That would be the worst.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's worse than the mistrial.
Yep. Yeah. At least a mistrial, you can try, go through a trial again.
They got to get something, man.
All it takes is one jury just to say no, and then you have a hung jury and it gets off. So the way it's looking, it's not looking good. And it's in Georgia.
Yeah.
And that's the bad thing about it is that it happened in Georgia.
Well.
So what y'all think? Y'all think it's gonna be? You think they can find 12 non-biased jurors?
I don't know. Like,
y'all think they're gonna get a guilty verdict?
I mean, I'd like for them to get a guilty verdict, but it's just once fear sets in you, I mean, you know, you can't think clearly, so who knows?
I mean, I think they can find unbiased jurors. Will they? I don't know.
It's crazy, man. I think sometimes they got to go outside the county to get these get certain jurors, man.
I was about to ask, since you just said that. So is there a way they can go outside the county or maybe even outside the state to find people?
No, because you got to be tried by a jury of your peers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, like, if a murder happened in Franklin County, all the jurors on that board is going to be citizens of Franklin County.
Okay.
I guess it's kind of tough to find unbiased people because
it is.
We always gonna have our own type of opinion, because especially now because because of news coverage and stuff, you're gonna see the story and you're gonna make your own decision based off what you see. But I guess that's what the trial is for, to get all the facts out there and you can make a decision at that time, I guess.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see it, man. I watched the whole George Floyd trial while I was at work, so I guess I'm gonna watch this one too while I'm at work.
Yeah, I watched more of that than I thought it was. I didn't think I was gonna really.
It's actually pretty good. I learned a lot from the trial.
Yeah.
Court TV. I should have been an attorney, man.
That might be true. But I mean, moving on down further south. What about your boy Michael? What's his name? Huckabuck. Huckabuck. Yeah, the 61-year-old dude that married that 18-year-old girl.
Man. His stepdaughter.
Yeah, I think that's sick, man.
Well, his ex-girlfriend's daughter.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
I couldn't have done that. I mean,
he got pictures holding her as a baby.
Yeah, that's what got me, bro. When I saw, we was looking at the article, and he was just like sitting there with her when she was a kid. I'm like,
now that's your wife,
right? And I mean,
probably changed the pamper,
right?
Oh man, that's what makes it crazy, bro.
Probably gave her a bath,
right? And who's to say? And I'm not judging, but I mean, who's to say that he didn't have feelings or
go too far?
Yeah.
So
I just,
it's sick, man.
Yeah.
He ain't got that messed up name, Michael Huckabuck. Come on,
I mean, bro. I'm half his age, and I couldn't see myself dating an 18-year-old.
Yeah,
especially not if I known you when you was a baby.
Yeah,
that's even worse. Like, that's what got me. That's what threw me. Like, man, you knew this girl when she was a baby, bro. You dated her mama when she was a baby. Like, come on, man.
Because your boy Tony Baker said that he raised her, and and even though no matter how old she gets, she's still a baby. I mean, yeah. And I mean, I definitely agree with them on that. I mean, like, how can you marry or date somebody that you practically raised and see it like as a little kid?
And you dated her mama.
Yeah, that's weird. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. Dude got problems.
It's in Florida, right?
Yeah, man.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
They different creatures out there. Florida and Texas, boy, I tell you.
Yeah, that water.
So it gotta be something in it.
Yeah. So.
The alligator juice in the water messing the brain up.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's round it out on your boy Ben Simmons getting kicked out of practice.
Talking about he got like I don't know, man. Ben Simmons. Philadelphia 76ers should have never gave him a max contract. You don't give defensive players that kind of money. Right. The guy can't shoot a lick. I can shoot better than he can.
Didn't he get fined like $1.4 million or something like that?
Yeah, didn't practice, didn't play, and then I thought I saw something where he got into an argument with the coach and
Joel
Embiid.
Yeah. Did he like tell Joel Embiid, F.U. Embiid, and
Doc Rivers.
Yeah, and then the funny thing is, like they're putting him on blast. They have a little skit. You remember from was it Coach Carter?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If this guy wasn't 6'11", he wouldn't be playing in the NBA. Mm-hmm. That's facts.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's the dude's name?
But the thing,
my
thing is, 76ers, go ahead and cut ties, release him.
Right.
I'm sure somebody will probably pick him up though.
They ain't gonna be able to trade him. Nobody's gonna sign him for a max contract.
Yeah, right.
So the best thing they can do is release him.
Right, and the teams he want to go to, they're not gonna do that.
Where he say he want to go?
One time he said he wanted to go to the Warriors. I think he had interest in the Celtics. Then another time, it was another team. I don't know.
What position he gonna play on the Warriors?
I think it was the Trailblazers as well. He had interest in, but
I mean, he'll defender, but I mean, he can't play point guard. You can't play point guard if you can't make a jump shot.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
that's what I'm saying. What position he gonna play?
I don't know.
On the Warriors.
But
they do got all them.
Forward.
Yeah. They do got all them shooters.
But like Shaq said,
they ain't gonna need him to shoot.
Like Shaq said, I mean, dude sucked. I mean, he said he has the credentials to say it, and he doesn't care what anybody says. But he said he sucks.
Dang.
And I mean, he said
said that when he came out of college. I said I don't think he's a great basketball player, but they took him number one.
Right. And then he also said like they can show all the videos of him making shots all during practice all they want to, but
the scouting report on him was bad. Like the NBA scouts, their scouting reports on him wasn't good either.
I mean, yeah, I don't agree. I don't know what's in his head or what his mindset is right now. But I mean, you get paid to do a job. I mean, you should do it. So,
but man, at this point, man, but like all this going on, he ain't, just like remember I told you like with Green Bay, their game one. You know how Aaron Rodgers wanted out. I said he gonna have a trash game one, and he got a trash game one. Yeah. So I think with all the stuff that's going on, he ain't gonna be able to focus and be able to play well. And already he's lacking the ability, so he ain't gonna be able to focus and really try to get better and play for that team. He needs to go somewhere else.
I think the biggest issue is that we anointed him this great player, and he never was a great player. And I think that started getting to his head when he was in college, because he had a bad attitude even in college, man. And I think his attitude is keeping him from being a good player. There's no reason you've been in the NBA 4 or 5 years and you can't. That's your only job. Learn how to shoot a jump shot. That's your only job.
Yeah.
Why ain't you working on shooting your jump shot?
So you got a max contract.
Yeah.
You can pay for it. I'm pretty sure the team will probably even pay for it.
Right. That's your only job. Right. Figure out how to shoot a jump shot. You ain't got to be the best 3-point shooter, but you got to be able to knock some shots down. Yeah. And you got to be able to shoot the ball. The guy wasn't even shooting the ball.
Right. And I mean, even with what happened when they were in the playoffs and they lost and he played horribly and whatnot, I mean, come back and get on your A game and do better next year. I mean, I know it's easier said than done, but still, like, you getting paid, you got a max contract. Like, why not do your job and play?
Look at Ron Artest. He was a defensive player, but he could still shoot a little bit.
Yeah. Right. But here's what some of the scouts said. Simmons' lacks of competitiveness in crucial games has raised questions about his character. Those who know him best say he needs things to revolve around him on and off the court, and that he's often been closed-minded to coaching or instructions, and it shows right now.
Wow.
He ain't, you can't coach him hard. Everything is about him. He doesn't care about the team. He just distanced himself from the team, and he's not a really good basketball player.
Hey, listen to our first episode, man. So we talked about change. That's what you need to do.
Oh, you mean the last episode?
I mean, he gonna get some change. The 76ers just got to cut ties with him.
Right.
Yeah.
And
so I mean, okay, you said cut ties with him and whatnot, but who's to say it won't happen again for the next team he goes to?
Well, that's on the next team for picking him up. But the Philadelphia 76ers, they can't trade that max contract because nobody's gonna pay a max contract to a defensive player.
Right.
Yeah.
The best thing they can do is just release him. Now, if he signs with somebody else, he probably ain't gonna get a max contract. But I mean, at least you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
At this point,
and maybe that would be a learning lesson for him. Like he's not gonna get the money that he's used to getting, and he's gonna have to improve his game or get out the league, go to China.
Hey, my bad for saying this, but maybe he might. I mean, he probably still get more than Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah. It'd be messed up if he get less than Dennis Schroeder. or him and Dennis Schroeder be on the same team.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Dennis Schroeder on the Celtics. They ain't about to sign this guy.
Yeah. So,
I don't know, man. We have to have good attitudes, and you got to be coachable, man.
Right.
You have to be coachable. That's why the coaches are there, to put you in the best situation to win the games, to improve your game. And you have to be coachable. And it sounds like this kid wasn't even coachable in college or in high school. So.
Right.
I wonder if he like had any like shooting coaches or anything like. Cause you know, like a lot of the guys, they'll go get like older like NBA players and train under them and stuff like that. Like you know, Hakeem Olajuwon trained all them people. I wonder if he like got anybody to like train him.
Mm-hmm.
So Hakeem Olajuwon shot way better than this guy.
And that dude was a center.
Well, Ben Simmons is basically a center. He's 6'11". Yeah,
6'11".
he's basically a center. He's not a guard. A center that can dribble the ball. But he ain't as Giannis can't shoot it, but Giannis is dominant down there. He gets buckets down low.
And you know the thing is, he actually worked on his shot. And I mean, I think the last game I saw him playing, he was shooting the ball and doing it pretty well. So I don't know the percentage of his his shot throughout the game, but he was doing pretty good.
But that's your only job. Your only job. If that's my only job, I'll be in the gym shooting jump shots 8 hours a day.
Right.
That's your only job. That's paying you $100 million.
He be trying to get them IG models and Kylie Jenner and all that.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I mean, I don't know. It's crazy.
Hey man, maybe he gonna be on the Lakers, man.
Heck nah, man.
Come on, I thought you say something crazy, Max Kellerman.
Nah, he ain't going to Lakers. Lakers ain't picking him up.
Nah.
You think he going to where he gonna go? What's the suck teams now? You think he can go to like the Kings?
Probably, yeah. I can say
I don't know where you're going to go, not with that attitude.
Kings or Grizzlies. Or,
Hey, man, don't be disrespecting my Grizzlies, man.
Or just go home. I mean.
How you say the Grizzlies, man? Did it on purpose, Max.
Hey, man. I mean, probably be a perfect fit over there.
Nah, John Morant, that dude is a dog.
Yeah, John Morant, yeah.
So you know who else is a dog?
Who?
Derrick Rose.
Oh, he an old dog.
A future Hall of Famer. I said it.
Yeah, you back on your Max Kellerman, bro.
Nah, man.
Why you think that dude going to the Hall of Fame, bro? Yeah, he had the MVP season.
That 1 year.
And he's still doing this thing now. He had 28 points in the first game.
Right, he not a trash player, but he not a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Famer, man. Watch. I'm telling you.
Bro, do you know the people that's in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I know the people that's in the Hall of Fame.
And Derrick Rose is one of them.
Yeah, he's one of them. Hey, watch.
Man, you don't need to watch no more Max Kellerman, bro.
Man, I'm telling you, he gonna make it to the Hall of Fame. And y'all gonna have your mouths open. I'm like, yeah, see, I told y'all.
Yeah, if you make it to the Hall of Fame, bro, that joint gonna shut down the next year. No more Hall of Fame.
I like Derrick Rose, but I don't think he's Hall of Fame. He's a really good player.
Absolutely.
Outside of that one MVP year, what else does he have?
After that, his knees turned to potato chips.
Nah, but he better than ever now. You know, he's playing smarter basketball.
He got to because he getting old. Yeah, he ain't gonna play till he 40 like Vince Carter. Ain't not many people gonna do that.
Man, Vince Carter is a different.
He done had them potato chip knees.
They left Vince Carter off the 75 best players in 75 years.
Yeah,
wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. And Clay
but they got Damian Lillard on there. Yeah. Like no way.
Klay Thompson's not even on there.
Klay Thompson ain't
Dwight
on there.
Howard,
Dwight Howard ain't on there.
Man,
Tracy McGrady ain't on there.
Oh,
I ain't mad at Dwight.
The Tracy McGrady's not on there.
No.
He couldn't stay healthy.
But still, man. But when he was healthy,
he was a monster.
Yeah. Grant Hill ain't up there.
Wow. Yeah, Grant was always good.
Yeah.
But I ain't mad that they don't have Dwight up there.
I mean, I ain't mad that I don't got Dwight, but Dwight when he first came in the league, he was considered one of the best players, him or LeBron.
Right.
But then they figured him out.
Yeah,
he's off.
You're right.
Bro, you that big, that strong, bro?
Oh, my biggest gripe though, they don't have Manu Ginobili on the 75 best players.
Wow.
What about
Manu?
Your boy KG.
He changed the game. Yeah, he up there. KG up there.
Okay.
But Manu, Euro step, 4 championships, a beast.
I wonder why they didn't.
One of the best international players.
Well, who's on the list that you think shouldn't have been there?
Dame Lillard. I don't think he should be on there.
I like Damian Lillard.
I like him too. I like his how he plays.
But 75 best?
75 best all time?
Yeah. Who else?
Over Manu? I wouldn't take him over Manu.
Let me look at the list. Let's see.
Was Tony Parker up there?
I don't think so. Tony Parker wasn't up there.
We know why he wasn't on there. Sleeping with his teammate's wife.
And cheating on that sexy thing he had, boy. Evil Longoria.
Alright, so.
How did it decide this list?
I guess it's through votes, man.
So it's more popularity than
I mean, Chris Paul is up there.
Carmelo
Man.
Anthony's up there.
Who?
Carmelo.
Oh.
Steph Curry, Jason Kidd, Kawhi Leonard, Chris Paul, Gary Payton, Paul Pierce, James Worthy. Well, can't say anything about Dwayne Wade.
Anthony Davis up here. Come on, man. No Manu and Anthony Davis up there.
Wow, he ain't even put in the time yet.
Come on, man.
Bob McAdoo, Sam Jones, Dominique Wilkins. I don't know about that one.
Chocolate. I mean, Dominique Wilkins was human highlight reel, man. I can see him there.
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash was a beast. He good.
They got Tidy Nate Archibald on there.
John Stockton, Isaiah Thomas.
I mean, I guess for his size, man, Nate Archibald. But still, bro.
Ray Allen on there.
Ray Allen should be on there all day.
Beast,
They got Westbrook up there too.
Of course, they're gonna put Pistol Pete.
They got Rodman up there. That's my dog.
Yeah.
James Harden.
I mean, James Harden is good.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't think shit.
I'm just saying, Manu has to be on this list, man. He changed basketball. The Euro step.
I would put Manu.
I'll take Clyde Drexler off.
Yeah, I would too.
I mean,
I put Manu over James Harden.
he changed the game, man. They couldn't even. The referees didn't even know how to officiate that move when Manu got it there, man. Like, Manu wasn't a starter. I guess that's why he isn't up there. But man, that kid could ball, man.
Oh, is AI up there?
Who?
AI.
Yeah, he up there.
Okay.
Of course, gotta have him.
I mean, it's a solid list, man. Big old.
Yeah, the only one my biggest thing is Damian Lillard.
The Iceman.
He shouldn't be on the list right now.
Who the heck is Dave Cowens? I don't even know.
Because he hadn't done nothing, no MVPs, no scoring titles, hadn't won no championships, but he's considered one of the 75 best players.
They got Giannis up there. You think it's too early for Giannis to be on this list?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's too early. If it was like 100-year list, then he should be up there, but it might be too early. But Giannis the beast, man.
Yeah, I don't even know who Dave Cowens is. Kawhi's on there.
And Anthony Davis, I don't know why he's up there, man.
Yeah,
I don't.
But you said it was popularity contest, so he hot right now.
Yeah, but he hadn't won anything. He ain't won an MVP, no scoring titles. Well, I guess he did win that championship with the Lakers.
Yeah, Rose should have been up there.
We can end the episode right there because Max Kellerman is back.
Yep.
But yeah, man, that's all we got for today, folks, man. Until next time, we'll holler at y'all.
All right, peace.
Peace.